Welcome to Orange County's Kitchen. I'm Celeste White, and with me today is Jamila Adams, and we're going to talk today about the benefits of fiber. Hi, Jamila.
Hey, Celeste.
Tell me, is fiber important to eat?
Yes, it is. Having fiber in the diet helps maintain a regular digestive system, or keeps us regular, so to speak. Also, it helps in reducing cholesterol, and it helps some of it in maintaining weight.
Do most of us eat enough fiber?
Most Americans do not consume enough fiber. Actually, we get about half of the recommended amount. And so today I'd like to talk to you about more about fiber and the different types of fiber and why we need them.
Let's talk a little bit about it. So what do we have here? An example of?
Yes, ma'am. What we have is a soluble versus insoluble fiber. And basically I've put some oats, which are a soluble fiber, in water, and I also put some brown rice, which is an insoluble fiber, in water. If you notice, the brown rice is relatively intact. Fiber this types of fiber goes through our body relatively intact, and it's not processed, so it helps to maintain regularity. This other type, the soluble type, is it has actually gelled with the fiber, and it soaked it all up. So what it does, it kind of sits in our colon and swells. So it's this type and this property that helps in regards to keeping us or helping us to maintain our weight because we feel full. And then also this property that helps in regards to binding cholesterol and helping us with our cardiovascular health.
So oatmeal is one example of soluble fiber. You have all kinds of fiber here. Over here, what are these types of fiber?
Yes, these are all soluble fibers. Oats, as we've seen here, beans and peas, many fruits, and then over here we have our insoluble type, which kind of mimics the brown rice. Popcorn is a whole grain, okay, a perfect snack. Also, we have our whole grain bread in front of us, along with whole grain wild rice. Many vegetables fall into this category as well, and of course nuts and seeds.
So really you want a mix of both.
You want a mix of both because they have different properties, as we've seen here.
So you have prepared a recipe for me where we're going to use oats. And what are we going to make today?
Yes, what we're going to do is we're going to make a summer porridge. And
porridge?
Yes, and it's no cook as well. No cook as well.
We're going to make it in a ball jar,
we're
but
gonna
you can
make
it in something else.
You can make it in whatever you have on hand. And we're kind of using the ball jar or the...
Or any type of jar.
Any type of jar, just to... in case we're on a grab-and-go type of schedule.
So I can make this the night before.
The night before is perfect.
Those
are oats.
A half cup of oats?
Yes, ma'am.
Make sure I get it in there. Could have spooned it, I guess. Okay, so we're putting some oats, and my hands are clean.
So this is a high fiber option here. We're also adding some diced apples.
Diced apples, and you could put other fruit.
Any fruit you have. We're kind of making an apple cinnamon type thing here.
Sounds good. Okay, so we put in our apples. Looks like about half a cup of apples.
Yes, and then we've got yogurt.
And we're putting all this yogurt in?
We're putting all of that yogurt in. We've got a big jar.
This is going to be the wetting agent? Like
that's one of them, in addition to the milk there. And it's also providing protein and calcium from that milk and yogurt.
This is just low-fat milk?
Low-fat skim milk, actually.
A milk alternative, right?
And then there's the cinnamon there. Just a
little pinch.
Yeah, just a little pinch to taste.
Yeah, I like cinnamon. I'll put extra.
And then honey.
How much honey should we put in?
No more than a teaspoon.
Okay, and then what do we do?
Okay.
No more than a teaspoon. With a generous teaspoon.
It's gonna taste well.
Good.
And all you do is pop on the top, shake it up.
No kidding. And then you would just stick this in the refrigerator
Stick it in the refrigerator overnight.
Wow. That's unbelievable.
And then when you're ready to go in the morning, you've got a high fiber, high calcium, ready to eat meal.
Jamila, thank you for being here today and telling me about having a fiber-rich diet.
Anytime.
I'm gonna have to taste this. Delicious. We'll see you next time in Orange County's Kitchen.